Welcome to my weekly Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today's video is all about paper crafting. I'm here to share how easy it is to make a 3D project. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial, and I would love to see you shop with me. Hey everybody! This is the little box that I'm sharing with you today. It is not a fold flat box. It opens like that, and it can be addressed to whomever or whatever you wish. This little piece here comes from a brand new die in our new holiday catalog. It is called Ornate Frames. It's with the Halloween stuff. I don't make a lot of Halloween cards, but I do make a lot of little boxes, and these little flourishes around the side, beautiful, but I don't know if you have use for a label like that. I do, and I will show you what I use this label on right now. Now, I don't know if you remember me making this box. It was a video or so ago. But what I ended up doing was I decorated the back half with my favorite paper out of the holiday catalog, Feels Like Frost, and that was the little label that I used. So after Christmas is done and the use for an advent calendar is no more, since these boxes are so very sturdy, I thought that I would use them in the craft room somehow and maybe put embellishments in it, or ribbons, or like I said in my other video, you know, tea or something. So this box will be used again and again from me. Oh, there's a little... And you can see that it fit in. You can't tell that there's something on the back side. So why not? Why not do something a little different? So I showed a couple pictures of this, just little sneak peeks actually, on my Facebook page while I was doing it. So I thought it was something fun to share with you so that you can see that project kit is something that you're going to want to do. And say, even if you're not much of a holiday person, but need a unit to store some of your embellishments in. Now, doesn't that look gorgeous? Now, if I wanted to, I could just write with pencil on this so that I can erase it, you know, after it's finished or what have you. But this is the label that I used. So already I've gotten use out of this, and it was deemed a holiday thing. Not so. So today I'm using this ornate frame for this guy. Anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. Just because it's in the Halloween section and it's a part of a bundle doesn't mean you have to buy it in a bundle. It means that you can buy this separately and use it all year long. For this project today, we're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 3 7/8 by 4 3/4. So on the long side, we're going to score at a half, 1 3/8, 3 7/8, and that's it. And then for the short side, we're going to score at 7/8, 1 3/4, 2 5/8, and 3 1/2. All right, so I'm going to fold and burnish all of my score lines. All right, so I'm going to cut away some pieces. So these two rectangles we're not going to need. And then we're going to score up on, or sorry, cut up on all the score lines. And these ones as well. All right, so we just got to figure out which one is going to be the back. So that's the back, so this is the front. So this piece gets cut away. And then these are sides. And we're just going to wedge them in so that the lid closes nicely. And let's see. So one thing I did learn from these boxes here is that there's a nice solid piece in the center. But if you were to take this box apart, it's just a pretty normal box, right? So this is the inside that goes down, and then there's two flaps, and then there's the bottom. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So this is gonna be my top flap, so I'm gonna leave that whole. I'm going to cut the flap, which is this one, and this one. And then I'll wedge out a little bit, might as well. All right. So I'm gonna, oh, and I forgot, we need to just edge this little guy as well here. Okay, so that is what you should have. I'll leave that sit for a second. And now we're going to, I'm going to do a little stamping. So this is, hang on, I forgot the measurement. So it's just a little strip of white. I think it's 1.5. It is 1 7/8 by 3/8. So it's just a tiny little strip. And I have the Wildly Happy stamp set, and we're going to use this very tiny For You stamp. And I have my pretty peacock. All right, let's hope that I'm good. Oh, nerve-wracking. I'm going to let that sit off to dry and not smear. And now I'm going to adhere my pattern paper. So you need a little 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square for the lid. And 3 1/4 by 2 7/8 for the rest of the box. I find it a lot easier to put the pattern paper on when it's not made up. All right, so I'm putting a little bit of adhesive on that tab, closing the box up. So those two little sides go in, and that inside needs to be slipped in. Perfect. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a generous amount of adhesive on the back. So that flush piece is going to go right inside. Then these two pieces, and then this piece. So what's going to happen if you ever looked inside, it would be nice and neat. Not that anybody is going to care, but you will, because it's all about craftsmanship, right? And actually, the one thing that's kind of bugging me is the fact that these two sort of overlap. So here's a little quick tip on how to make that not happen. Take your snips and cut them both together in one swoop. So now anyway, my point was they're not going to overlap now. All right, we'll put this guy in there. And then all we have to do is take our little sentiment piece, adhere that to our, this is copper, and the bones of your dimensionals are perfect for this. So don't ever throw out those little pieces. Keep them. They work just as good. There we are. So that is my share for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.